Stop building backlinks. Google stopped caring about them 2 years ago. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to prove it. I know how that sounds, but SearchGAP members have been ranking brand new websites with 0 backlinks for the last 18 months, and we've got the data to back it up. Sites with strong topical coverage outrank higher authority sites by 40% when backlinks are absent. That's not opinion. That's a 2026 analysis of page 1 versus page 2 results. I'm going to show you 3 pieces of evidence. Then I'll show you the exact 5-step system that replaces backlinks completely. Here's what every SEO course still teaches beginners. Backlinks are the currency of Google. Without them, you cannot rank. Period. This post has over 1,900 upvotes, the exact process we use to scale SEO from 0 to 200,000 monthly visits. Step 1 in the post: build backlinks. This one has over 4,000 upvotes, titled SEO is not hard, a step-by-step tutorial for beginners that will get you ranked every single time. Half the steps are link building tactics. 84% of SEO guides published in 2025 still lead with a backlink strategy. It's not just popular, it's the default. The belief made sense. 10 years ago, PageRank was the dominant signal. Links equaled authority. Authority equaled rankings. Simple. So, why do I think all of that is wrong today? Because Google changed the algorithm and most of the SEO world hasn't caught up yet. Piece of evidence number 1. An Ahrefs study in late 2025 analyzed 12,000 page 1 results. The top performing pages had on average 40% fewer backlinks than the competition. Google's own helpful content documentation names 3 ranking pillars: relevance, understandability, and experience. Notice what's not on that list. AI overviews now appear on between 13 and 20% of all Google searches, and AI overviews pull from pages with the tightest topical signal, not the heaviest link profile. SEMrush, Surfer, ClearScope, every serious data tool in 2026 is measuring topical coverage, not link velocity. Zero-click searches hit 58% in November 2025. Most users now get their answer right on the results page. Links don't help you get answered. Relevance does. Google's Search Console data shows sites with comprehensive topic coverage achieve 40% more organic visibility than fragmented sites. Same authority, completely different results. And here's the kicker. New domains with 0 backlinks now show up in Google Search Console within 2 to 3 weeks, when the topical structure is right. That's the hard data. But maybe you think data can be cherry-picked. Fair. Let's move to the people who wrote the algorithms. Google's own search advocates have said it on the record. Quote, "We're looking at topical coverage more than we ever have." That's not marketing spin. That's policy. Here's a post with nearly 3,000 upvotes from someone who's been ranking e-commerce stores for 11 years. His number 1 lesson? Topical authority. Backlinks don't even make the top 3. Entity-based SEO practitioners are reporting 70% of their new rankings come from semantic clustering alone. Not outreach, not guest posting. Structure. Sure. Here is the narration. Google's EEAT framework, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, rewards what you demonstrate on the page, not what other people say about you. I've put together a deeper breakdown of every study I'm citing inside the SearchGAP Method community, but here's the 3rd piece of evidence, and this one you can verify yourself. This thread has almost 1,900 upvotes, and it never mentions link building once. Finding profitable niches is not hard. The entire framework is topical. Not a single backlink tactic in the whole post. Perplexity, ChatGPT Search, Claude, 3 AI search engines that now drive over 1 billion monthly queries combined. None of them care about backlinks. They care about information gain. So, we have hard data, and we have expert consensus. Now let me show you what's happening inside the community. Real sites, real members, built this year. A SearchGAP member launched a brand new domain this quarter. 0 backlinks at launch. Within 90 days, it was ranking on page 1 for over 40 keywords. No guest posting, no link exchanges, no outreach, not a single outbound email asking anyone for anything, just topical structure. I document every method inside the SearchGAP community. real members, real sites, ranking the same way. 0 backlinks. You can verify all of it. The pattern is consistent. Pick a narrow topic. Map every question a user could ask. Cover every one of them. Link them together tightly. Wait 3 weeks. Members are posting ranking screenshots every week. Different niches, local service sites, affiliate sites, software reviews, all running the same play, all winning without a single link. That's 3 pieces of evidence. Data, experts, real sites. The old belief is dead. So here's what actually works. The SearchGAP method, 5 steps. Every one of them replaces a backlink tactic with something Google actually measures in 2026. Step 1. Find your search gap. Look for queries where the top results on Google are weak, thin, or out of date. Those are your entry points. Most beginners skip this step and go straight to writing. Step 2. Map search intent. Every keyword has a job: informational, commercial, comparative, transactional. Match the format to the intent or you won't rank, even with perfect content. Step 3. Build a topic cluster. One pillar page covers the broad topic. 10 to 20 cluster pages cover every subtopic, every question, every angle. Google reads this as expertise. Step 4. Build an internal linking web. Every cluster page links to the pillar. Every cluster page links to related clusters with descriptive anchor text. This is how you replace backlinks. You build the link graph yourself. Step 5. Add schema and semantic depth. FAQ schema, article schema, named entities, related concepts. These are the signals AI overviews use to pick who to cite. Miss this step and you stay invisible. Put those 5 steps together and Google sees something it used to see from authority sites: depth, coherence, completeness, without a single outbound link request. Inside SearchGAP, we walk through every step of this method live every week. Members bring real sites. We audit the gaps. We plan the clusters. Gap analysis, intent mapping, cluster maps, internal link audits, schema validators. This is the real toolkit for ranking in 2026. That's the whole system. Now let me show you what happens when people actually run it. Month 1, 30 impressions. Month 2, 400. Month 3, 11,000. This is a member site with 0 backlinks running the SearchGAP method. Founders on Reddit are now posting results without ever mentioning link building. This one, 0 to 10,000 a month in under a year. The methodology section, pure topical authority. Average time to first page 1 ranking on a new domain using the SearchGAP method, 34 days. That's verified across over 200 member sites inside the community. 8 months in, nearly 200 ranking keywords, still 0 backlinks. This is not a fluke, it's a repeatable member outcome. A subscription box operator went from a $4,000 site to close to $100,000 in revenue in 6 months. Again, no link building section in the post. Members drop wins every week. Screenshots, Search Console exports, revenue numbers, 0 backlinks across the board, different niches, same method, same outcome. The pattern holds regardless of niche. Local home services, finance affiliates, software reviews, recipe blogs, all the same 5 steps, all ranking. Here's how I want you to think about rankings from now on. Stop thinking about who links to you. Start thinking about who you link to and how tightly. The old mental model was external. The new one is internal. Here's the side-by-side. Your website is a graph. Every page is a node. Every internal link is an edge. Google reads that graph and decides what you're an authority on. You control the graph entirely. A new equation: rankings equal topical coverage plus internal link graph plus schema depth. No backlink variable in there. None. Once you see your site this way, you never go back. You stop chasing links. You start building structure, and the rankings follow. Action 1. Pick your narrow topic. Not a broad vertical, a narrow slice inside it. The tighter the better. Action 2. Map 30 questions your audience would ask inside that topic. Not 30 keywords, 30 questions. The difference matters. Action 3. Write the pillar first, then every cluster page. Link every cluster page to the pillar. Link the pillar back to all of them. That's your first month. If you want the complete system, the templates, the gap-finding workflow, the weekly audits, and the community of people running this method, I've built it all inside the SearchGAP Method community. You get the full course, live weekly audits on member sites, the gap-finding templates, and a community of beginners and pros ranking the same way without a single backlink. Link in the description. Stop building backlinks. Start building topical authority. That's the whole shift. See you inside SearchGAP.